everybody, and welcome to Rise of the Podcast. I'm Jeremy.
I'm Kara.
I'm Dave.
I'm waiting for something to break.
Chris's life is just full of technical difficulties. My goodness.
Thought it did break. We lost him.
I did too. I was like, it's like that awkward break that you're not supposed to have in radio. Like, dead air. Anyway.
That should be the name of our show.
Dead air.
Nothing ever works.
Tangents and dead air.
Crazy week. Well, I spent entirely way too long today trying to cut out a sign for one of my coworkers. Just a simple.
Didn't make big enough.
What do you mean it's not big enough? I think it's plenty big enough.
She specifically gave you a size and you did 10 inches smaller than that.
So, all right. People don't know what they want. And your job as a creator is to bridge the gap between what they have and what they want.
What Jeremy's saying is actually 100% true. Adam Savage just did a video about this. It's like your job is to take what they say that they want and what you know that they need and marry those two ideas together.
I would argue this sign could be a little bit bigger because the lady wants to Mod Podge pictures all over it.
Kara is a size queen, is what I'm hearing.
So I'll finish.
Size matters.
So here's what she said. I showed her 4 designs. I gave her 4. I said, pick 1, 2, 3, or 4. And she picked the big blocky one. Now she saw what they look like ahead of time. Verbatim, she said she wanted the numbers to be 5 inches wide and 18 inches tall. David, do you want to run me the sign or no? It's just literally right there.
I mean 5 inches wide.
5 inches wide by 18 inches tall. It would be like
one of those signs you have to lay flat in order to actually read it. Do you remember seeing those in the back of cereal boxes and stuff? Yeah.
Okay, so I just cut this out. This thing is hot off the press. Thank you. It's got plenty of room for pictures. So after
here's the thing: nobody cares about your ugly family and what you're doing with it.
But
the fact that you even went this far to help enable this person's delusion of their family importance is already far beyond what you should have.
This is for graduation, so it's a grad.
Well, I'll tell you this: it's downhill from there.
Well, so the spaceness of the letters, these are already wider than they are taller, and this is the font they picked. So what I'm getting at is how can I make it 18 inches tall and 5 inches wide? And then she followed it up with she said, I don't want it to be too big because then I have to come up with a bunch of pictures. So she's just going to take and Mod Podge pictures over it. And so I'm trying to find the right balance. And I think this is pretty close to the mark. So if you
show it to P tomorrow.
Yep.
And he says it's not big enough. Or he takes it home and K says it's not big enough. You'll cut another one?
I will cut another one.
Okay.
I will scale it up. This took 31 minutes to cut out. It took an hour and a half to, I'm not even remotely joking, to make the SVG.
That was another problem we had today.
To make the SVG.
Okay,
and
so
I didn't even,
Jeremy,
I went full circle.
Here's what's funny. I did find the font and I was like, I think I used that one. But then I looked at it and it didn't look right because the file didn't show up in the download options. So I was like, that's obviously not the right one. It was. I went into my iPad and it was the Nexa Rust something or other font. I'm sorry. Anyway, it would have been easier if I had been able to send it to Jeremy. But the thing is, the tracking, you have to when you type it in, you reduce the tracking so the letters all come together. I didn't individually grab them and drag them together.
Hey,
just type it out, drag the tracking down so they bring them down.
I just learned it tonight. Chris?
It's called tracking in Vectornator. So
what's it called in your
vocabulary?
Kerning.
Kerning?
Kerning. And tracking and kerning are related.
They called it tracking. I don't know.
Tracking versus kerning. Kerning is adding or subtracting space between specific pairs of characters. Tracking is the loosening or tightening of a block of text. So technically, it would have been tracking, even though it was the kerning setting that I was using.
Dang, Triclon Cam's ankle.
What?
Look at these guys.
Oh, you guys.
They know the vernacular too. I just learned that tonight.
I think kerning
specifically increased the distance between just the first 2 and the first 0 there. That's kerning. Doing the entire block like I did, that's tracking.
I was going to say
crazy.
I think kerning is an option in here too. So there's track, or maybe not. I swear I've seen kerning in here before.
Hi, Triclaw.
It's a very common selection.
Yeah, they only have tracking.
Triclaw taking up a stream protocol droid. If you.
Oh no, there's kerning. Kerning's right here, right above tracking. I'm curious now.
They ostensibly do the same thing.
Okay.
So as a designer, I had to decide the size based off of 5 inches wide but 18 inches tall. And she specifically followed up with, I don't want it too big because then I have to come up with a million pictures. So like after looking at this now, you can take, I mean, a face there.
Welcome in, Vile Mods. How's it going?
Body shot there. You know, you don't have to come up with a billion pictures with this thing. I think it's right on the money. But
what is going on?
I have no idea what's happening. Don't pay any attention.
I think Chris wants you guys to get shot because he just resubscribed.
Chris resubscribed.
Do
we want to talk? I was going to say, do we want to talk about who's special guest today?
No, that's anonymity.
Oh, okay. Well, we have a special guest.
So one of them spools it up.
Did you mean no? That's anonymity.
Oh, stupid thing. My watch.
And we only shoot Jeremy, just so you know.
Oh no, no one's gonna be able to see.
Dear sweet Jesus.
Why is that a new battery?
Nope.
That has got some igloo. It's got some. Why is it hurting so much?
He got me in the side.
Oh, I took
I'm not gonna make it.
Many guts shots today. My legs feel so massive.
Sorry, who redeemed the? Okay, so
Cam's ankle.
Can you refund his points for that freeze? Because I canceled
sure
it.
Can.
Thank you. You can
Hello,
freeze them again
is
in a
that
moment,
Ugly Mod? Ugly Moo. Hello, Ugly Moo. I know you've been here before. Hello.
We'll do a wheel spin.
What's it gonna be?
Are you serious? Before the episode, I said one thing I don't want to do tonight is a Jeremy Lego walk.
Would you rather do Jeremy Lego walk or Jeremy pizza dance?
Definitely not either one.
No, it's would you rather, Jeremy?
No, I would rather do the pizza dance than do a Lego walk.
Really?
Now. But by 0.1%.
Cam's ankle. Would you rather Jeremy do pizza?
No, that's not how this works.
But I could.
We honor the choice of the wheel.
All right.
I will get up.
Guys, we need a lot of Jeremy eating pizza emotes in the...
Oh, we don't need any.
We do. It's just funny. Let's do it. Lots of Jeremy eating pizza emotes while he walks across this. I think there should... Well, I don't know.
No, you can...
They'll see you. They see you.
Jeremy really wants to show off his feet, I think is what's going on.
I know, right?
Wearing sandals.
Yes, Vile Mods. David. Darth Gallum. Wasting time. Yes. Thank you for using the Jeremy eating pizza emotes. It makes me happy.
Cam's
American Chris Hansen.
He couldn't see. It was too dark. He said do it again with the lights on.
Guys, I think we need to add something to the wheel that is Jeremy Lego walk / Jeremy pizza dance. So he has to do the pizza dance as he's walking over the Lego.
I have a story.
Builder's Mark says dance, Jeremy.
I have a story. Do you guys remember the very first treasure hunt that Cam's ankle put together for us and what the answer was?
It was Bo-Katan. That was Bo-Katan was like me being me because that was the second one?
It had to do with Jeremy.
Jeremy pizza dance.
Nope.
No, what was it?
No, it was Jeremy's underwear.
Ah, that's right.
So I have a story about that. So you guys know what I do for a living. I'm not allowed to go into specifics anymore because of people in Discord. I'll leave it at that. Not our Discord, just Discord in general in the world. And so I wore extra layers of clothes.
I like that.
I wore extra layers of clothes, and at work I had to deliver something in a situation where I had extra layers of clothes on, and I had to stay below a certain level, kind of like low jog.
He had to be Army boy.
No.
No?
Nope.
Oh.
Can't talk about that. Anyways, somebody called me and they were laughing over the radio, and they said, when you were low running, I could see your back in underwear, which should be impossible because I was wearing a complete, let's just say a snowsuit. I was literally wearing like a snowsuit, and somehow I still managed to show my backside and butt crack to everybody today.
Shocking.
That doesn't, I feel like there's like a temporal rift in space and time.
There is!
The bottom of what your shirt line should be and your belt line.
It was ridiculous. I was so embarrassed, and how do I manage to pull that
if
off?
I had your crack, I'd be embarrassed too.
Darth Gallum, how on earth? How does the Jeremy eating pizza emote link to South Park?
It's because of the Canadian people in South Park. Their heads hinge like
like legitimately.
That's why Benny Fitz is like, it's a pizza eating thumb from Canada.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I've never seen South Park, so
I'll put that on Kara's movie review. They have a movie.
They do.
It's actually incredibly good.
So, Builders Mark, tell me about these plumber shirts.
Well, like Duluth Trading Co.
I had one.
Did you really?
They're really long in the back is all.
Duluth Trading Co. sells them.
I need them.
They do.
I
They
legitimately
absolutely do.
need them. I need to wear them all the time, 24/7.
I have a $25 Duluth Trading Co. gift card that I've had for like 2 years.
See, the problem is my work designates
Bradsworth, welcome in.
what color shirt I have to wear. So, and I know they don't make the butt crack extender shirts in that color.
How do you know?
Because I know no one makes that color. It's not a color any human being would consciously choose.
You know what? I have seen people consciously choose a very similar color to that.
You know what you could do? You just take 2 of your shirts, because face it, you're growing out of them. You take 2 of your old shirts, and you just cut the bottom, so you're going to make like a belly shirt out of one of them, and then the extension, you just have to sew that onto the thing, so you get like a nightgown, and then you can tuck that in.
People are going to call me Quilted Northern if I wear a shirt like that.
I'll just make Jeremy a bodysuit so he can snap it in his crotch area.
No, so that's actually, there's a real thing for dress shirts for tuxedos that snap on the inside of your pants.
Don't even get me started. I used to have to wear them.
We can get him men's garters that clip to the bottom of his shirt that holds it down.
Yeah, and you clip them to your socks. Those are the worst. When I used to have to wear my dress uniform, that was the thing.
We should do it. I like it.
Hey, get a T-shirt that has a T printed at the bottom. It'll really get them talking.
No, I'll just get an Avatar shirt with an arrow that just points. Just a thing there. So, no, I'll be glad when this weekend's over. It's been a weekend. It's been a weekend.
Yep. Pete, hello.
So no, it's really funny. So last night you watched the Mario movie, Chris.
Ooh.
Was that last night?
Did you?
Was it last night?
I think, yeah, it was. Yeah, it was last night.
So good.
And then not only did Chris watch it, but one of my other coworkers watched it, and he loved it, and he missed the secret ending credits scene and didn't know it was there either. He's like, I saw the first one. Yeah,
I just prefer that they're not there.
I agree.
Do with my life.
No, I know.
Put it on the beginning of the movie.
I agree, because I don't want to sit there through literally 20 minutes of credits.
I've been told, I'll Google it, or people will tell me, hey, there's an end credit scene, and we go to the theater, and then people are.
I'd rather not watch the movie at that point.
They're waffling around, and then they decide to leave, and then you're hanging around, and it's like, do I stay or do I go now? And then. You second guess.
I know exactly.
People come in and start cleaning.
Yeah, I know, and they're scrubbing around you. Your 5 o'clock shadow's coming in. You can shave. Your popcorn's stale.
I mean, but they were so the first one was funny, and the second one got me excited for the next one.
I know. I don't know why there needs to be 2. I know. And they're not Marvel.
Did Marvel start that?
That's a good question.
They weren't the first people ever to have a post-credit scene, but they're the people who popularized it.
What was the first movie to have an end credit scene then?
I'll look it up.
Yeah.
Any Jackie Chan movie has their
really?
post-credit stuff.
That is true. Yeah, like the old Rush Hours.
And even it's funny, the idea when you go to a movie, you see the movie trailers at the beginning of the movie and then the credits at the end. They're called trailers because they usually come after the movie.
Oh, funny. And then back in the
credits all used to be at the beginning of the movie. George Lucas is the reason there's no starting credits very commonly anymore. He had to resign from the freaking Directors Guild of
I remember
America.
talking about this. Yep. We've talked about this before. I remember that. I remember growing up.
The credits at the end, yeah.
And in the beginning of old movies, it was the overture of music that would play during the credits. So every single song you would hear during the movie, they just kind of rolled it all into one, and you just hear it as it played through the entire credits.
First movie that comes to mind.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off had a post-credit scene.
Did it really?
Funny. It's basically Matthew Broderick's you're still here? Shouldn't you be going home? They ripped it off in Deadpool.
Hi, Hello, Sketch. Thank you for following.
Thank you for the follow.
Yeah.
Hello from Russia. Never had somebody from Russia before.
Welcome
That is
in.
impressive.
Brad
That's
said it's
super cool.
why he filmed in Europe because he didn't have to do the credits in the front. Well, yeah, if he had to quit the guild, he had to quit the film
Yeah.
guild or whatever,
Guild.
though.
That's
It's absolutely crazy.
So the first movie,
Uh-oh, this seems like a setup. Who's there?
I know.
first movie to feature a post-credit scene is The Silencers in 1966.
Dang.
Then Marvel made it popular. Or
What's the first movie that comes to mind that still does like the credit roll? It's a very popular movie franchise.
Well, like at the beginning?
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
I'd say James Bond is what I was thinking.
Oh, yeah.
Like they
Here's
lean into the, you know.
Who's there? Who's there, Sketch? I'm going to read through the answer, though, before I actually
Or is
read
that
it.
the joke?
We said who's there already.
But what if he's gonna say
Well,
knock
we need-
knock
we
again?
need-
Oh, and
we
then
need to
Orange,
type
you
it.
glad I didn't say whatever? Or no, that's banana.
Oh, you have to do it in
Yeah.
chat. Do you speak? Never. Never who? Choke is already ruined. Never who? Oh my god.
God.
Joins the stream.
All right, stream's
Oh my
over.
God.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next week.
What episode number are we on, Chris?
Oh, my gosh.
What episode number is this?
We're like, what, two?
210.
Okay, I was going to say.
210 episodes before we got Rick.
Oh, my gosh. That's really funny.
And I'm the guy with my finger on the pulse of the internet.
Are you, though?
of the
Are you,
internet.
though?
How did you know Sketch 210? Is this like an alt account?
I'm pretty sure, like,
in our title.
yeah, Jeremy.
Well, I don't even know. I don't know.
Jeremy doesn't.
I'm just show up.
So I'm putting in chat. Here's the title of our stream.
Oh, 211.
Oh.
I like
Shows
that
210 on our,
title card.
yeah.
What?
Yeah.
No, hold on.
That's the technical difficulty
Hold on.
that's going to break the straw of Chris's back.
Hold on. Yeah, it does.
Interesting.
It's 211 right there.
Yeah, right there. 211.
That's what it shows for me.
Weird. Weird.
Is it really May 20th?
That's what it shows for me.
It is truly May 20th.
Do you guys realize how cold it's been here? It's nice today, but it's been really cold. Even.
Yeah, and then back tomorrow is supposed to be back down in the 50s.
All right, well, there. I just
now it
had to
updated.
reapply.
Yep.
It literally could, like, Dave, you're sitting at the computer. It's been sitting like this, and I hit
Yeah.
apply or whatever. Before,
Weird.
whatever.
Cool. Hi, Lev. Means lion in Russian. That's awesome.
Lion
Welcome
means
in. Do you
lion in
like
English,
Star
so-
Wars?
I mean, we haven't talked about Star Wars in probably 5 episodes.
Well, I was just going to get to the Mario movie.
We talked about it last week.
Did we?
We said something about it.
Did we?
Well, we could talk about Starlight Cruises
Well,
or whatever going away.
Oh my
I
gosh.
know.
So, okay, Jeremy read about that though, and like they're shutting it down to be working on other future bigger projects that's more tangible to everybody.
People speculation.
It's a smoke
Oh.
show. They haven't said one way or another. Some people
Gotcha.
are complaining. It's like, oh, it's so expensive. Nobody ever did it. But
Well,
as far
yeah.
as I could tell, everything was always sold out.
Right.
Well, yeah, because
But-
people are rich. Some people.
Well, so Jeremy and I talked about this a little bit before the stream.
I wanted to do it. Hello,
Hey,
Subsector.
Subsector.
Welcome in.
We are just talking about the Galaxy's hotel shutting down, the Galactic Starcruiser.
I wanted to go for our 10-year anniversary in a couple years, and no, I can't.
It could be back. It could be the
I mean, that's
Revenge
true.
of the Galactic Starcruiser.
That'd be fun. So now you play as the Empire, or not play, but
Yeah.
you go there as the Empire instead of.
And the people that
That'd be
aren't on
funny.
it get to throw water balloons at you and attack you from hidden little bases.
That'd be really funny.
Sketch says
Hello,
he's not rich.
Tactile. Welcome in.
Tactile. Okay, so
so
Go
what
ahead.
we were saying before. So,
Sketch, we're not rich either.
because Jeremy and I have the same Reddit feed. We basically came across the same. I don't know if you
Except
saw it,
Jeremy
but
has
I saw
wedding
it.
dresses in his, and you don't.
those are both.
Yeah, well, I will consider that an upgrade.
Cam's ankle super close. Okay, so we have the same one.
Oh, so close.
So in the real snooze is always in the comments.
Is that
right?
Fallout?
So
Nice.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
So the people are commenting, like a lot of people are like, oh, good, it's closing. It's like nobody could afford $5,000 for 2 nights or whatever. And then people are defending it, being like, well, it's a family of 4 for 2 nights, and you get park tickets and everything. So it's like it's really not that like crazy or whatever. And then finally, the voice of reason came in. They're like, look, it can both be very expensive and price people out of it,
Exactly.
and be a worthwhile experience for those that can afford it. And then I was like, much like owning a Ferrari, right? It's like. just because it's expensive and the vast majority of people will never be able to afford to own a Ferrari does not mean that the people who do own one don't like the experience.
Right.
Well, so I had a patient that went with her husband for his 40th birthday, and she said it was amazing. And I went.
Everybody in the chat that's like, I went and it was the best 2 days of my life.
Yeah.
Not one person said it was a bad experience. It just said it was expensive.
It's 3 nights, 4 days, 3 nights.
It's 2 days, 2 nights, or 2 days, 3 nights, 3 nights. 3 days, 2 nights. 3 days,
2 nights. It's something like that.
It's very short.
Yeah, but I hear it's completely worth it. But like when we were gonna go to Disney, in 2019 when we went, didn't you originally book a Disney hotel and that came to like $5,000?
I was going to before I found Eden Rock, which is an amazing hotel.
You booked it and then you.
Oh, you know what? I did. It was $375 a night.
Yeah, and then you canceled
because I got Eden Rock. Like you cannot get any closer to Disneyland without being
literally across the street.
And it was $96 a night.
I mean, if you slept on the sidewalk in front of that family restaurant, you'd probably be close.
I liked that location. I liked that location.
I did too. Except when we walked home at night that one night, and there were cockroaches running across this.
That's so California.
I think that must have been the day that I didn't go because
I think it was.
Wore out.
I was running,
or that I went and came back because it was so hot. I can't remember. It was a brutally hot day one of those days.
They were like scurrying in front of my feet as Jeremy and I were walking back to the motel, and I just started booking it, and Jeremy was like, Kara, slow down, it's fine. I was like, no. I hate bugs, cockroaches.
Yep.
Okay, so speaking of cockroaches, sorry, this is a tangent. I saw a video on Reddit today that showed a guy, he like has a chicken coop, and he takes a stick and he pushes the door open, and you literally see hundreds of cockroaches scurrying up the walls, rats scurrying into little holes.
Rats?
Like rats, whatever. Cockroaches. Also, I think. Do we have another spin besides this one?
No.
There's a Lego block.
Okay, go ahead. Pizza dance. Pizza dance.
It's going to be giveaway. There's a 1 in 20 chance, and it's going to be a giveaway. Jedi Mind Trick Challenge. I need to watch Pyramid of Pizza or something in order to figure out how to.
We'll do it this way. Kara, give me a category, and I'll do it to Jeremy.
That works.
Pizza.
Text me on Facebook.
Oh, fine.
Yeah, no, because if Jeremy can hear it, it's not gonna.
You know what? You know what, Chris?
I got a message. People get to have fun here. Oh my goodness.
Oh, well, so the filter thing reminded me. At some point, we have to go through so I can figure out all the macros for the different filters we have, so I can set up additional ones.
Look at I'm my cute self.
Right now.
Builders Mark said he sent me a link on Discord, and it is for like thong cover-ups to cover up your backside.
That's amazing.
It's pretty good.
Can you imagine?
Right, Jeremy,
can you imagine if Jeremy had? So, I mean, for those of you who grew up in the early 2000s, do you remember like whale tails? Can you imagine Jeremy walking around with a whale tail?
There's a whole episode of How I Met Your Mother where he
hello, true saint. How are you?
Tattoo back there, and then he had to get it laser removal. They were giving him butterfly wings. And they're like, "Oh, do you feel light like a butterfly?"
Tangent. So, I think I sent the first piece of mail to my nephew ever today.
Oh, I know what it is. Go ahead.
Well, so I'm not going to say what it is because I don't want to spoil it because my sister might be watching.
Oh, well, she is.
I think your sister is watching,
and True Saint is watching as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but so I'm
glad I didn't say it.
My nephew's name is Marty Jr. Jr. So it's addressed. I literally have it sent to Marty Jr. Jr.
So he's getting his first piece of mail.
He's getting his first piece of mail addressed to him.
That's so funny. Absolutely not, Brad. It needs to not be on the board.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure Bradsworth was one of the first people to send Chip his own mail because he used to send the packages you sent were like to Chip, right?
I don't remember.
I think so.
Okay, Chris, you have a category, and I'm going to try to figure out what the category is, but I have to via answering your questions.
Yep. So
one of them was a chip.
What's the name of the main fish lady that fought Ursula? Animated movie.
Little Mermaid.
Sketch. Thank you for stopping in. Have a good night.
What's the name of the character?
Ariel.
Okay. Oh, what else do we got here? Oh, well, so obviously we went to this place in 2019 and 2022.
Disneyland.
Okay, so you went to this place on your own in 2021, I believe.
Disney World.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with you. Can't time out me during my own game.
well, no, I'm not gonna.
Who timed out me?
Choosing?
Tactile.
Oh, tactile.
Tile.
Star Wars toys are not toys to play with. They're there for collecting.
Tell us that. I know. We have a lot of Star Wars toys.
When I was out, so my mom and I have been garage sailing the past couple days because there are like citywide garage sale this weekend. And at one of the garage sales, there was like a 3-foot. Okay, maybe not 3 foot, maybe like 18 inches. Anyway, Ray.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I didn't buy her because I was like, I don't need that. But
why are people entering? We're not giving anything away.
who started that? I think I saw True saying just pop in and enter. That's really
on
funny.
the off chance that we do a giveaway, I guess it's good to be prepared. I did clear the entry form before the beginning of the
That is good. Well, I'm even muted.
Yeah,
on timeout.
you're on timeout. Duh. Get out of here.
Do you want to take over? Oh, no, I guess you can't take over for Jeremy because you know the category.
I do know the category. Oh, Swansky. Welcome in. I don't like.
Ask J-Cat what he's doing in the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah. What I'm sure you heard.
I thought it was the pterodactyl nuclear warfare.
I was gonna that it doesn't start.
Cam, I have not watched that movie yet. So, was it the platform? Is that what? I don't know if I want to watch it.
You should just watch it.
Don't you have a movie review still, or did you do it?
You know what?
Week?
I never did Watership Down.
No.
Do that one.
All right, so what's up with Watership Down? You see what I did there?
It is I don't know why it's a cartoon. I feel like it's very much themed to kids, and no. I have talked to a number of people who have said that Watership Down, destroyed them as a kid. Yep. Oh no. What is happening? No, why?
Picture 3D has converted from a Prime Gaming sub to a Tier 1 sub.
Ooh. Hold on, let me put my water down.
Come off a timeout for this.
Yep.
Oh, those are dialed in on camera. Oh, right in the butt.
Sweet Jesus.
Oh.
Okay.
Are you hating me shooting you now?
I don't know how you made him not hurt as much. Did you put a choke on there to make him more
Because I aim for areas that don't hurt as bad.
Well, you've got good aim. Brad does too, because he hits the spots that do hurt.
Triclaw.
He's government trained to inflict lethal damage.
Triclaw, have you seen the movie? And if so, how did the movie compare? Was the book traumatizing?
Builder's Mark, we do need armor.
You're not wrong.
No. What's the point then? Why even shoot you if you're wearing armor?
When my Bo-Katan armor is done, I am wearing it.
Chris is taking the helmet back to where he's from to finish it.
Where he's from?
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Thought he's from here.
I am, yeah. I'm taking it back to where I'm going.
The book was intense in its own way. Okay, I suppose, but I don't know if it's worse imagining rabbits murdering each other or actually visually seeing cartoon rabbits murdering each other on screen.
Typically speaking, the imagination is always more effective than any individual person's depiction.
So I'm watching.
Wait, Swanky, you came in for, he just wanted to, spam pizzas and then leave?
Wait, Swansky, why are you leaving?
He's. I was trying to pin it earlier.
Subsector. Printing is not the problem. We're really good and excited. We get excited. We print all sorts of stuff. It's the finishing and the sanding and the painting and the priming and the sanding. That is all.
Oh, Gordy's. I was like, Gordies?
We need a bunch.
Great.
We need a bunch of closers. We are all. I'm a starter. Carrot, you start stuff.
I feel like I'm an idea person, and I let everybody else just kind of.
I finish stuff all the time over here.
You are the finisher.
So we need kind of the middle person.
No, we just need to give all the stuff to Chris.
Anyway.
That's fine.
Sounds like you need an AMS unit.
I watched Watership Down while Chip was napping. And I'm really glad I did. He woke up probably with like 15 minutes left of the movie, and like he sees bunnies and he's like, oh, bunnies. And it's like right before the one rabbit tribe, like the crazy rabbit tribe, goes to attack the other one. And like they're ripping each other's throats out, and the dog comes in and he's ripping the rabbits apart. And like there was one little lull where Chip was like, bunnies. And I was like, whoosh, nope. Because if he had seen that, like, okay, so Jeremy and I were watching Arcane, right? And there's like this scene where you can tell something intense is about to happen with a rat and a cat. And Chip caught onto that and he was like, what's happening to Kitty? Nothing actually happened, but he could just...
Yeah, you don't see anything, but yeah.
Right. And so if he had seen like the rabbits ripping each other apart or the dog ripping them apart, like that would have traumatized him.
He's so young, he'd have repressed it. It's fine.
You just sent me a massive...
Do you remember anything from being 2.5 years old?
Probably not, no.
See,
but
yeah,
still,
fine. Expose him to all the horrible stuff now.
Then I gotta deal with nightmares, because guess what? They get nightmares. They may repress it later on, but they get nightmares now.
Builder's mark.
My sister told me she had a nightmare last night. I was up. She woke up in the middle of the night with a nightmare. I was still up actually working on one of these helmets. And she's like, I had a nightmare about whatever. I think like falling down an elevator or something like that. And I was like, well, you could have a I had a dream recently where my sister bamboozled me out of treasure. I think I told Jeremy about it. And I was like, well, you could have a nightmare about ripping me off and having a bunch of treasure or whatever. So she's like, that sounds a lot safer.
Subsec, do you have a pet snake? What kind of snake do you have? I'm a part of like a couple of snake groups on Reddit. I'm a part of everything on Reddit, I feel.
An American Chris Hansen. I'm trying to figure out what that emote is. I saw it in a drop earlier. But Builder's Mark asked about finishing the gumball machine. We will. If when it comes to the grindstone and we have to, that's what Kara and I were talking about earlier, was we will get stuff done. We will get it done. No, I have a crazy, this is a tangent. I apologize to everybody. I mean, I feel like you'll enjoy the story. Chip and I were at the park. Who did that?
Stone Monkey.
Sebastian Shaw. All right, remind me, Tangent Park. We'll do the IMDb game.
Sebastian Shaw, is he the one that...
Darth Vader.
Oh.
And I'm going to go with less.
In the suit.
Like a million times less.
So, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the IMDb game.
Ball pythons are cute.
How the game is played. When the IMDb game is redeemed, you include an actor or actress. It is then up to us and chat to determine whether or not that actor or actress has appeared in more films or fewer films than screen legend Sean Connery. It is incumbent upon all of you to not look up how many films Sean Connery has been in.
Cam's ankle more.
So I will go to IMDb. This is according to IMDb's credited actor appearances.
Sean,
so if you have any beef with somebody appearing in things, blame it on IMDb.
Wait.
Don't blame me.
Sebastian Shaw has not been in more.
I'm going with less.
I'm almost so confident it's less. Almost. I was about to say this. You guys have shook me to the core. I was about to say I would do flop like a fish on the Legos. That's how confident I was that it was going to be less. But now you have shooken me a little bit, so I'm not going to go that level of confidence.
I'm going with fewer.
It has to be fewer.
Did you just say you're going to print your snake a hat?
That's adorable.
When you do that, please post it in our Discord, because I love snakes and hats.
Cam's ankle says he's been wrong with all the less lately.
Please do it.
If you give a mouse a cookie, you have to print your snake a hat.
Yes.
That's a book, Chip. Chip has that book.
Well, if you give a mouse a cookie, you have to print your snake a hat? I have no idea why that light did that, by the way. I'm not.
That was weird. Yeah.
It's still kind of been going on and off and doing it.
Is that number 5 or is that number 3?
Number 5 is special.
Uh-oh.
What?
Number 5 is pointed back towards the wall again.
I am going to absolutely murder everybody.
No, turn them on once. Turn them on for 1 second. Just activate them. I want to see if it spins back around.
Oh, do you now, Brad? You put hats on your snake all the time?
Okay, good. It's working. It's working.
To me.
It's Anakin. It's working.
It just wanted to be real special. It's a wallflower. It doesn't want anybody to pay attention to it.
It's very shy.
All right, everybody has their answers, and I saw 50% more, 50% less.
All right, fewer.
All right, Sebastian Shaw has appeared in more films than Sean.
There is no way.
No! Are you serious?
Who read Stone Monkey? That was one of the best IMDb games we've ever had. I am so glad I'm not going to do a crappie flop over there on those Legos. Thank you all.
Promised us, Jeremy.
No, I was going to until they were all
Did you get
more.
Did you get your ingot? Wait, we did send him an ingot, right?
Wasting time.
Yes.
Yeah,
Either that or they're excited about getting some sort of letter bomb.
Kara stepped up to the plate and helped me finish and get kind of caught up on a lot of that stuff.
I wrote a lot of the letters this time.
I think RJ's here, right? He should have Monday or Tuesday.
Okay.
Should be getting the package, I believe.
RJ's got a roll of filament coming, I believe.
The pink is sick. So I definitely kept a pink for myself because
You get to do that.
RJ has a
my hair.
pink ingot.
My hair does not look that pink in the camera. Like, dudes, my hair is
It looks straight red to me.
it's like pretty darn bright, especially when I'm under a light. Like, do the spotlight on me, Chris. I want to see if that changes things.
Oh my goodness.
How intense of a spotlight do you want?
All of them. 5 of them.
Just do it.
RJ has a pink
does look
ingot
pinker.
and filament.
It's really pink. I don't know why it's like,
Yeah, it's coming, RJ.
I don't know. There's a better, I guess. It's really pink.
Hello,
I don't
Triclaw.
know.
All right, Triclaw gets a wheel spin. We have to finish. We are so backlogged.
Tuesday.
We have to finish the Tower of Pyramid celebrity puzzle game. And then I want to tell my tangent.
I don't even remember. Oh,
The category: Ariel, Disney World, Disneyland. You're really leaning hard on the Disney. We don't have any balloons, do we?
Nope.
well, we're just gonna save that one up.
Okay.
Save it.
I bought you guys some balloons.
Oh, did you?
You did. Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Triclaw.
And I swear they won't smell like fish, but they might.
All right, I'm going to do my tangent, and then we'll go back to the game. So I think this is an interesting story. I was at the park. It's about deviance. Deviance existing in this world.
I'm talking about kids.
Deviant with a T or deviance with a C?
Well, I guess
Something
one.
deviating or somebody who's a deviant?
I guess singular.
A deviant.
So we're talking about a type of person, not like the study of the distance between two different things.
Yes.
Correct. Yes, correct. The little rapscallions. So I heard my first crime, and I could not believe how bolden these kids were to talk about this directly in front of me. And, you know, if their parents are around, maybe I should have said something. I actually want you guys to let me know if I should have said something. So I had a little chip at the park, and these little, I'm going to guess they're probably between 10 and 12 years old. And I was really proud of one of them. And so it was a boy and a girl, and they were playing together. And girls are just a bad influence. I'm going to say it. The girls are just a bad influence.
Excuse you?
And so they were bored, and they're like, let's go home. And they're like, do you want to go to my house or your house? And she goes, well, why don't you come to my house? Because I got my parents' Netflix password, and we can watch Squid Game. And she was like 12. And I'm like, they are way too young to be watching Squid Game. And he's like, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to watch that. And she's like, no, come on. I got it. And we can watch Squid Game. And I'm thinking, you guys should not be watching Squid Game. I shouldn't have watched Squid Game. It's very disturbing. Anyways, he doubled down.
Go ahead, sorry.
Oh, he doubled down. He was like, nah, I'll come over to your house, but we are not watching Squid Game. He's like, I've heard about it, and he's like, I have no interest in watching that. Like, it's just too scary for me.
Good for him.
And I'm like,
good for him. Huh. I hope Chip's like that someday.
yeah. And she's over there looting passwords. Like they're going out of style.
I'll say that. So this is what I wanted to talk about. So Kara's like, oh, girls aren't more whatever. Girls plot more trouble. Boys are just straight up more destructive without just random chaos.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure.
Like one of them connives, one of them destroys. That's
Yeah, there you go.
Here's the thing. It's better to connive than to actually destroy.
No, I would argue that the world would be a better place if people, if it was ruled by random chaos than people plotting against everybody.
There are more male serial killers by far than female serial killers.
It's because if females don't get caught.
No, it's because.
No, I think that's very arguably plausible.
So are you saying women are just a lot smarter than men?
They're better at hiding.
Better at getting away with murder than men.
No.
That's specifically what he's saying. You're trying to extrapolate the narrow to the broad. He's saying in the particular set of category of getting away with serial murder, women are better.
You know what? Chris validates the point. David was going to say something, but even look at the trouble David and I got into last year. I started him on fire. That's destruction. It wasn't like David and I were hanging out watching Squid Game.
Are smarter.
Any of the trouble we ever got into, we didn't plan any of it. It was all like,
do women just have more common
Let's
sense
take it.
than
Well, you
men?
ran me at that
It's not common sense.
stoplight.
It's
Yeah, exactly.
deliberate machination of the brain to attempt to manipulate things.
Females just don't get caught. See, Gus knows what's up.
Cam is always going to go against what I say. I have noticed this in chat. So there you go. Actually, all you dudes do. So.
See, she's planning and paying attention. You all hide your wills. Don't get busted by Kara. Don't be walking down a dark alley by Kara.
That's the thing. Poison has always been said to be a woman's form of murder.
So we just talked about this last week, right? The lady who wrote the book, her husband passed away.
Hello, Wizard of Quads. Welcome in.
And she wrote the book. I just came out of she put a $2 million insurance. Why would you put a $2 million insurance policy on the guy you're gonna whack with fentanyl?
Here's the thing. There are some very dumb people out there. Like, people are dumb. What? Yeah. You don't take out a large life insurance policy on somebody and then off them. If you're going to do that a long time and then play the long game.
That's what Kara's been doing. Remember, we already figured this out, Jeremy.
Also, there was a woman way back in like 1600s, I think. She would help.
There was a woman back then? No,
I know,
way.
right? No, so she... men were very abusive to women. Women were seen as property back in the day. I would not have survived.
I don't know that much has changed, to be honest.
If Jeremy saw me as property, I would put him in his place.
I've heard him demand you make him a sandwich before.
And I've told him no before. So, anyway.
Tell him no every night from what I've heard.
So, this woman, to help other women get out of these terrible relationships, because divorce was not a thing. Really.
It was a one-way street, unless the man wanted it.
Unless the man wanted it. And so this woman came up with this makeup called Aqua Tofana. And it looked like makeup. It was packaged, everything as makeup. But it truly was a poison. So women would just keep it with all of their makeup products, but they could add it to their husband's food and slowly kill them.
Game of Thrones,
Slowly.
Marjorie,
Man.
Martell.
Hey, spoilers.
And
Sorry.
it wasn't her. It was her grandma. Don't forget.
Triclaw, yes. You take half the people and you ask them, even I've heard that about driving. You take the average driver and you think how bad that person is. Half of them are worse than drivers than that.
Yeah, you look at like a bell curve, right? You have your standard deviation bell curve or whatever. Yep. There's literally 49.9% of people are idiot drivers. Or 49.9% of people. You
read a book and did a book review on her. I forget her name, but yeah. I mean, here's the thing: if I was in an abusive relationship and I couldn't get a divorce, I may or may not have visited her. I'm just saying.
Dang!
If you're beating me every single night and I have no way to get out, yeah, there you go. Aqua Tofana was her makeup. Bailey Sarian is the one I actually watched. That's the podcast right there. Or the video on the right there.
1630.
See, okay, I was right. 1600s.
Darth Gallum, hopefully you can read not Braille.
Aqua Tofana.
Hopefully you can read Morse code.
Guys,
I'm blinking for help.
I have learned so freaking much from Bailey Sarian. I'm just saying. Right now I'm watching a podcast of hers, Dark History, and she's actually talking about Stalin. It's actually really interesting. He's a nut. Did you know he used to be a choir boy? He used to sing for weddings.
That's the flaming indictment that I've been waiting to hear, to not like the guy, that he's a choir boy.
No, he was a choir boy. So like what she said in her podcast, she was like, can you imagine having wedding pictures and a picture of Stalin as a kid singing at your wedding?
Does anybody understand why Kara has no interest in horror but is so obsessed with true crime?
Because she wants to get away with it. She doesn't want to know about the.
Does not equal.
She's gathering strategies to deploy at her earliest convenience.
She doesn't want to fill her mind because we know if you follow Hollywood, it's not realistic. You're going to get busted. So she's not following real. She's following real murder cases and not fabricated ones.
But a lot of these people that I've watched are dead or caught.
That's you learn from their mistakes.
Exactly. We're building it, or we're standing on the shoulders of giants.
Let's just say I'm learning how to get away with murder. So if somebody comes against my family, they'll never find the body.
No one's gonna. You'll be fine. You're just fine. So
I would have chosen a different phrase to say.
I know, right? Okay, see, hey, you said he disagrees with you.
Triclaw has nailed it. He put to words precisely what I was trying to say.
Gus agrees with you that Stalin was very interesting.
He was a nutbag, man.
You're talking about him like he's dead.
Stalin?
Oh, sorry. I'm thinking of Putin.
I was like, what are you talking about? Stalin is long dead, honey.
So wait, you thought Putin was a choir boy?
That's why I thought you guys like, well, who cares?
Stalin.
Oh my goodness.
You know Stalin is Russian for steel, right? He named himself Joe Steel. That's not his real last name.
Man of Steel. That was his nickname. Man of Steel.
His self-given nickname.
Are we talking about theft,
obviously.
or when you take iron and you combine it with
STEEL. Steel.
Yeah.
What do you combine with iron to make steel? Carbon. I knew it. Did I say carbon before Chris said carbon? I knew it was carbon.
I think you said about the same time-ish.
I knew it was
believe
carbon.
that you knew what it was.
It just took me a minute. The old grindstone.
Wait. Oh, you'd love to see a movie done on her. Gotcha. I was like, what?
Oh, on the Aquafina?
Yeah. Tafana.
Aquafina.
Aqua Tafana.
All the water.
I think he's talking about somebody else.
Oh. Yeah.
Anyways, all right, let's go back to the thing after. Should I have ratted out if their parents were around? They weren't. But if their parents were around, should I have been like, hey,
from that.
Change your Netflix password, or should I just let it be and just let kids be kids?
I am firmly on the side of autonomy of the child. If they want to get into something that they shouldn't get into and learn the hard way, if they're saying, I'm going to take my dad's gun, that's one thing. That's like the nuclear option, right?
Yes.
If we're going to play
Netflix password to watch something you're not supposed to watch, that's a rite of passage. That's breaking into your older sibling's room and taking the rated R movie and watching it.
I'm pretty sure my brothers used to steal R-rated movies and then sneak up to the attic of our garage and watch them. That friends come over and do that.
Part of growing up.
Yep.
So I think he used the appropriate amount of I would say if it's something they're not going to get physically harmed by, just let them go. If they're like, I'm going to drink a gallon of bleach, we're doing the gallon of bleach challenge today. Maybe then you'd be like, okay, dummies, don't.
Yeah.
And then you call the police.
Unless they were going to say, I'm sorry, I couldn't keep it to myself. If they were going to watch Event Horizon, and then I'd be like, no!
Dear God.
Don't do it.
Everything that is holy. I've not seen that, and I have no desire to.
You need to watch
After hearing you both talk about it.
Or Fire in the Sky. Either one, they shouldn't do.
Fire in the Sky. Just kidding.
I was trying to pin something else, and I ended up pinning somebody's drop.
Chat always gets you.
Yeah. No.
Try Clock
It just moves too fast. So like,
welcome in, ma'am. How's it going?
Did we
scroll? It doesn't move. The other one does, even if I do scroll.
We got to ship something to Mayhem.
I think we did.
I was going to say, we shipped everything.
Did I do a roll of filament?
Yeah, you shipped filament out.
I'm getting caught up. It feels good.
Aquafina is not poisonous.
Yep.
Maybe to the state of California.
Mayhem, nice job.
Just kidding.
Well, wrong emote. Bad emote. Bad emote. Bad emote. Okay, Chris. We got Disneyland, Disney World, and Ariel. I'm going to take a stab at it. Disney is the category.
There you go. Congratulations.
Mayhem, your package should be arriving Monday.
I tried very hard to make it easy for you.
Gwen, thank you.
appreciate
Thank you
it.
for having my back on that one.
So you see how it works? I'm just kind of like, okay, I'm thinking about this thing, blah, 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 whatever, right? I could have been like, this company is the one that bought Marvel a couple years ago for like $1 billion.
Oh, okay. Really quick. You guys said that I research serial, like I listen to and am interested in true crime, but I don't like horror movies. Horror movies are visual. Like you actually see people get hacked up. You actually see paranormal creepiness. I like researching things and listening to things. It's basically presented like a history book, which is boring. And so it's not like, you know.
I am going to go ahead and present to you. I'll spin the wheel in 1 second. And I hope I'm using the right term. Maybe we should do Jeremy's Explain Science. Women aren't likely colorblind. So the thing I'm going to talk about is a mind's eye. Do you not have a mind's eye? Can you not see things with your mind?
Oh yeah, I picture things.
You do.
But like that's when I'm reading like a actual like storybook. When I read like a history book, it is literally just words on a page.
Really interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting.
Visual to me.
It is visual to me too. Thank you, Chris.
Yeah, history books not visual. Fiction. Storybooks, completely visual.
I mean, sometimes it's hard to understand the scale until you really put thought into it. But if they're talking about, thousands and thousands, murdered people.
Napoleon at the Battle of Waterloo, I think of like a battlefield and Napoleon like leading from the back of a horse and like troops moving all over the place.
It has to really catch my attention for me to actually put that much effort into it.
2-sentence horror freaks me out. That's an interesting subreddit.
Yes.
I think a lot of them are lame, honestly.
They're creepy as heck.
One of my favorite ones is I'm just butchering it to all heck, but
to pull up one.
They tuck their kid into bed, and then they're like,
yes.
Dad, someone's under the bed, and then the dad looks under the bed, and then it's like,
and then the one under the bed's like, Dad, that's not me
in the bed. It's like, ooh,
I know,
that's creepy. But sort by top in the past month or something, and then do one from there.
There's a pinned post regarding low effort posts, so I think that
is funny.
Well, read the top of all time.
Now, can everybody see this?
No, just us.
Oh, okay.
I feel like that's a lot of subreddits, though. Like, I've seen that in a ton of subreddits.
Okay, so
these
today,
are low effort. Just stop.
All time.
These ones creep me out.
So this is, I'm going to move this so you can't get a read on it to begin with. This is allegedly the best 2-sentence horror story ever written in the history of Reddit.
Okay.
All my life, my parents have told me not to open the basement door, but I got curious and disobeyed them. What is that glowing ball in the sky, and why does it hurt my eyes?
That doesn't even make any sense.
That is the top 2-sentence. That's about the average quality of an r/2.
Do one more just to quench my thirst.
Yeah.
I need a good one to feel satisfied with waking every day.
Yeah, that one
Here is the second most highly upvoted 2-sentence horror in the history of Reddit. When the kidnapper made me guess where he kept my daughter, I went for the basement and he said correct, allowing me to see her. But when I found her severed head in there, I learned that every other choice would have been correct as well.
Yeah, these are lackluster. The double under the bed, that's pretty crazy. Mm-hmm. That's just spooky.
Mm-hmm. If that ever happened to me, I would go rabid and I would rip the guy's head off with my teeth.
Who's R.R. Martin, Brad?
George R.R. Martin.
But nobody refers to him as R.R. Martin. I've seen G.R.R.M. I've never heard R.R.M. You don't drop the G. It's disrespectful.
Bradsworth does.
Jesus. Oh my goodness. Unbelievable. Okay, I got a wheel spin, right? Who is this for?
Your butt.
Darth Gallum.
Darth Gallum?
Just kidding.
All right, Darth Gallum.
Pizza dance. Pizza dance.
Please no pizza dance. Pizza. Of course it's a giveaway. Why wouldn't it be?
Now your bang enters are worth it. Good job, guys. You knew.
We
had some ESP going on there. Good job.
A numbered ingot here. Not too many of these left. We're getting extremely far down there. Or David, can you double check and make sure 19 isn't supposed to go to somebody?
I think we are done with all the numbers.
Who does 19 go to?
Me.
19 Bear Jew.
Did you ever send Mike his?
Wait, this is supposed to go to Bear Jew?
That was a bounty hunt one.
I do not have a numbered ingot.
That's so funny.
To give away. I might have one more, actually.
I'm pretty sure
Jeremy's inventory management skills are terrible.
Pete won 2 numbered ones, and I've been talking to people off stream, and we're going to approach Pete and see if he's willing to take a non-numbered one.
Pete is in the chat today.
To allow Pete.
Oh, wait,
No, you didn't hear your name, Bear Jew. You're hearing things.
Hello, Almighty Malachi.
Definitely have not mentioned you at all.
Never.
Never.
No.
Is Rice Aroni here?
I don't think so.
I was gonna say
He wasn't here earlier.
No.
Hold on. Marty Jr. Sr. says the world's sexiest author is Paul Sheldon. Do you guys know who Paul Sheldon is?
I know who Sheldon is.
It's so funny when I was out garage selling. What?
It's like that's the writer protagonist from Misery.
Oh,
That's a good reference. Good job, Marty. You got me.
Out of the misery, the way you hate me.
should we do an ingot and a filament?
What? A double?
One or two different giveaways.
Now, are we doing an ingot and a 15 towards filament or an actual cartouche?
No, give a cartouche.
Of filament.
Give a cartouche. Just don't expect this for like a week or two because I got to resupply my cartouches.
Yeah. We have a lot of partially used cartouches, so if you'd like a partially used cartouche.
Oh, I am so mad about
dude,
that.
you should give away like an 80% used one.
Do you guys want an 80% used one?
No, what you should
fast, or do you want? Ooh, who's buying it? Almighty Malkai's debating about buying a bamboo. If you ask, not Trogfilerdite. What's Jim's name? Trofirelight. If you ask Troff, he would tell you to get a bamboo. I don't have one, so I can't give you an input on it. But should we do something
also,
fun?
Bear Jew, you messaged me about. Did you buy that printer?
Should we do something fun?
Did you ever message Jeremy about
Like
that?
if it lands on a warm color, we do the giveaway in one, and if it lands on a cool color, we give a giveaway in one draw.
Well, I mean, this purple warm or cool.
Purple's
It's
cool.
literally red plus blue. It's literally 50% red and blue.
No, purple's cool. It's a cool color. Because it's
What about that lighter purple? There's less blue in it.
that's cool as well.
Let's just, how about this? I'm just gonna go to randomnumbergenerator.com if it's even or odd.
There you go.
Fine.
There's no ambiguity for because like I think there's only 2 warm colors on there.
No, but I was gonna do if we landed on giveaway.
Oh, good. I'm glad you.
If it landed on specifically giveaway, I was gonna double it and do 2 ingots and 2 cartouches.
What? So how about if it lands on purple, we double it?
Brad picks a number. If it's higher, we do it together. If it's lower, we do it whatever. But if it's the same, since he's obsessed with samesies, then we do double it.
Let's see.
Can you do negative? Can you do yes, no, winner? Do yes, no, yes, no, yes, no.
I go double.
I like that one.
Yeah, that's what you guys all want to spin.
Together.
Can everybody see this?
Yeah.
It just makes it fun. Sorry, we're being silly right now.
Does that make sense?
Can you pick
so
it?
there's an even number of separates and together, and there's one that doubles it.
Okay, now. Can you change it to a cooler color theme?
Wait.
Probably.
Man, so
Wow.
Well, it's just olive drab. Who wants that color palette?
I mean,
Why is that even a default for any?
I would
see
wear-
is work shirt, mustard.
if you say anything about that green, I will come after you.
The dark green.
Yeah.
The separate. One separate is the same color as my work shirt. You guys don't
Poor
understand.
Jim. So the smoke is still like lingering in here.
I'm excited. This is fun. This whole double is going to be really fun. It's going to land on double. That's my luck.
Of course it is. What is that?
Funny. That's interesting. I was just seeing what would happen if I added an image.
Oh, that's funny. Okay.
Fine. Is everybody excited in chat for the double? Should we do this camel color theme here?
Yeah, I can't.
Jeremy
That's
does
fine.
not need to be bougie.
Okay, is everybody ready? Put some stupid pizza emotes in chat and we'll hit spin.
Pizza.
We need to see 100 pizza emotes before we hit the spin button.
Now I want pizza again. Dang it. It's fine. I don't need pizza.
It is. That is all I see. Trust me. Here we go. There's some pizza.
Pizza.
Oh, yeah. There's lots of pizza.
Yeah.
If we land on double, should we spin again to see if we double it? 4 ingots and 4 rolls of filament?
Now that we're pretty much caught up, you are feeling real good, aren't you?
Well, I'm just saying it could be makes life worth living. It's just why do people bet on sports games? I see why.
All right, spin. Do it. Yes, pineapple pizza's good. I love pineapple pizza.
Oh my goodness, I'm so nervous. And everybody can see, right?
It.
Yeah.
Double.
Oh, I thought it was there.
Separate giveaway.
Oh, man.
All right. So a cartouche.
You guys are like slow Matthew McConaughey.
What do you mean?
All right.
All right, so bang enter in chat. Let's draw for the ingot first, and then we'll draw for the roll of filament.
The cartouche, Jeremy. Cartouche of filament. Get it right. Also, I'm
feeling energetic. That was the most fun I've had in a while.
Apparently, we have a very boring life, guys.
Well, no, it's fun. I don't know. I was feeling like, let's add a little bit, roll some dice, live a little bit, It's fun. It's fun. You're so funny. It makes life worth living. I don't know why I couldn't say that. I haven't had anything to drink tonight. It makes life worth living. Oh, man. Booyah. That's pretty cool. Chris, did you have fun with that? It wasn't your money you were giving away.
Yeah, all these giveaways are fine by me.
Oh, man. He says fun until the filament is pretty much gone. You guys are going to get like 80% of a roll if we doubled it. No, so who... Surprise. Okay, so you guys like the ingot boxes that the ingots come in. American Chris Hansen's got one. If you get an ingot and if it's your first one, I make a box. If you're a repeat winner, I don't make a box.
You barely even get an ingot. He just kind of bends a coin and throws it in the mail.
But I don't, because I got to make them for the people who've never won one before. And so Pete. Yeah, Pete is here. And talk to Pete. Pete, if you'd be willing to give up one of your numbered ones for a non-numbered one, that's fine. But you did win one, so if you want a second numbered one, make you a second.
What's this?
What is this?
Do you want to? So I have myself in here.
Yeah.
But it's an even chance between you and Kara otherwise. Just putting an option for another Lego walk on the table.
Ooh,
why would we do another Lego walk?
Because Chris would do one when he gets back.
But it could be me.
See, Chris is having fun with also, Chris, you know what's really funny? You're getting doxxed. I shouldn't even say this. You're getting doxxed. Move it down.
No, you don't need to say this, actually.
Because you know what I'm talking about.
Very weak password is why.
Who's rubbing the wheel essentially? Oh, you were. Chris was with the mouse.
That's me. Ooh. Entice you.
Ooh, spin
you were enticing the wheel.
Do it.
Oh my god!
I'll do a Lego walk for a chance of you having to do one.
So what you need to do is just put Jeremy on the whole entire thing, and then one brownie slot.
No way.
But I think he needs to feel like he technically. Everyone has a better than 50% chance of not doing it.
That's true.
Everyone has a better than 50% chance of not having to do it. So the odds are in literally everybody's favor here.
You do need an adult. You need somebody to rat us out of the park.
Oh, come on. Not me. Not me.
See how lucky people are.
Yes!
Friggin' A, I am so unlucky. Hello, Manor Mutant. Did you get your package?
Did it show? No, you didn't. We just shipped them out on Wednesday.
Some people have gotten their stuff already.
There's a tangent. Do your walk, and then I'll tell a story about 3D printing and the ingots and the cases that we make for them.
Oops, I did not mean to do that. I am sorry for your ears.
Yeah, so we'll just to give people a little bit more chance to get in on this.
Manor Mutant, your package should arrive on Tuesday.
Do you guys want to know an interesting thing? Well, we don't.
Why did we do this? Ouch! Negative, Ghost Rider.
It does hurt.
It does. It hurts.
Oh, by the way, so Kara was garage sailing, right? This is a tangent to a tangent to a tangent. Kara's garage sailing. She got a little bucket of Legos for Chip. They're like really affordable, $7 for a whole big bucket of them.
1,009 Legos.
And so she goes, "Don't Lego." Yeah, I know. I'm not going to be that person. There's Chip.
Damn, thank you for the gift sub.
Oh, thank you so much for the gift sub. Oh my goodness. It's the hang time, Brad. You know how to torture us. Oh my goodness. Whew. Anyway, she tells Chip, we have one rule, and it's don't dump out the bucket of Legos.
Gosh.
So he dumped it out last night, and I came home from work today, and he has already dumped them out again when he was playing with them today.
Yep.
So
Way
to go.
Get to the Legos if they're not dumped out.
Well, no, we're doing at-home Lego walks.
Yeah.
We should just tally how many times we stepped on Legos and give you guys IOUs or like.
Think of how well trained you are now to deal with this.
That's true. It's like drinking the poison each day to build up an immunity to the poison.
Iocane powder. I'd stake my life on it.
Princess Bride.
Yep. Inconceivable.
Okay, so printing. Hi, Dave Frizzell.
Welcome in.
So I was somebody who out there, put your hand in chat if you've got it yet. I don't want to spoil it. One of you guys is getting a copper ingot box.
I think that was...
It's in Discord already.
Is it really? Who got it?
Let me see.
Stone Monkey Research.
Oh, that explains it because of his address and location to us. So Stone Monkey, you got a copper. Do you want to know why you got copper? I've never had this happen before.
Cold iron. Yeah.
I was grabbing. I keep
this one, right?
All my. What? Who are you talking to, Chris?
Well, I'm talking to you guys.
Oh, what'd you say?
I can't. Are you
this one, right? That's cold iron. Got it.
Cold iron?
That's whoever cold iron is in Discord.
Is that Stone Monkey?
I think you made 2, didn't you?
Did I make
Who's
2?
cold iron here?
Maybe I did make 2 copper ones.
I think you did.
Anyways, everybody's got their way to sort filament. David has an awesome shelf. Loyal's got a really cool system for, storing his filament. And so I keep mine in my radiator pipes. And so it does 2 things. It keeps my filament dry, and it's perfectly spaced, and I have got them all up in there, and it's great. It's built in. I didn't have to do any above.
Oh, yeah. See, I was right.
Oh, okay.
I am Cold Iron of the Stone Monkey Research Laboratories. That is an awesome little fun connection.
I was right.
So we typically use inland silver, and I really love inland silk silver. It is like a beautiful color. Silver color scheme goes with anything. It doesn't matter if you want a blue ingot, a pink ingot, ingot. It doesn't matter. Silver goes with everything. And we have gold, which
we need like
I
a
stole
glitter
from Chris.
black.
Galaxy black? Ooh, Galaxy black. The Prusament Galaxy black would be sick.
Right? I'm just saying.
If any of you guys ever want to print your own, reach out to me and I can send you the STLs.
Builder's Mark, did he ever get it to you? Because I know you talked to me, and trust me, I talked to him like right after you talked to me.
So anyways, I'm grabbing my roll of filament, brand new roll of filament, cartouche. You guys have ruined me off of my radiators, and it slipped right out of my hands. It hit the ground and completely exploded the side of the reel. I mean, completely exploded. All the plastic is busted, but it stayed wrapped. So I took.
So he's giving that one away.
Yeah, right. Yeah, good luck. Figure out how to make it work for you. So I have a Prusa Mini that I use to do a lot of this stuff, because then the print is just beautiful quality. So all this stuff is printed on a Prusa Mini. And so I have a vise and then a lac enclosure with my Prusa Mini inside. And then next to the vise, I have really long, like, squeezy wood clamps. So what I did was I was like, my filament holder for the Prusa Mini rides on a bearing filament full spool holder. So it sits and it just unrolls itself on top of the, like, thing. It doesn't have a through one. So I took this wood clamp. It was long. It was a wood clamp. And I clamped it to my vise, and then I slid the roll of filament on there, the cartouche filament on there, and then I took a regular squeezy clamp, Chris's favorite method of temporary securing things, and I squeezed it on the side of it so that way it wouldn't go left and right, and it would unspool off of just the. That is how I said it, and it would feed it right in, and so been getting up extremely early, and so Kara checked on it at whatever time, and it was about 25% of the way through. And I went down the next morning to grab the finished product, and my printer was almost on the floor for real, like a 5-foot drop or a 4-foot drop. The filament came off of the side, got hooked on one of the busted parts, completely seized up, didn't snap, and the printer tried to keep printing, so instead of it feeding in, it just pulled itself to the point where then it finally didn't fall, and it didn't, and then it finally broke the filament. But I almost lost my printer.
Strong filament.
It's strong filament. It's really good filament, and I would have been just completely.
Well, you know,
devastated.
it's not ruined filament. Didn't snap.
No, it didn't snap, and yeah, so that's why I had to do copper.
How sad would you have been? Like, would I have been upstairs sleeping with Chip and heard expletives coming from the basement?
Well, okay. Let's do a thought experiment. How many of us have had failed prints on unattended printers, right? Everybody here probably
But
raise
I mean,
your
not
hand.
just a failed print.
It would have been on the ground probably going,
But do you think a fall like that would have broken your printer?
Well, no, if it didn't, it would have been printing like busted. The motors would have been stepping, belts would have been stripping. It would have been bad.
I mean, would you have ever financially recovered from this?
Motherboard be boarding. Stepper motors be stepping. It's gonna be part of it is gonna work. Part of it might be broken, like the screen might be breaking. I don't know why everything ends in IN, but like the screen probably would have broke. But I'm sure parts of it would have still.
Cam's ankle, what laser etch? He said the laser etch seems a little too something for him.
I don't know. I don't know what laser etch.
Oh no! I gave Triclon assist.
What'd you do? Oh, you bumped him in.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, anyways.
Pancakes.
But I mean, it's like, you know, I've had filament.
Boop. Nice. Stay for self.
Suck around and then swell up on the hot end. You had to I've had to pick it
Tricloth. The printer would be breakdancing.
It would be. It'd be doing the pizza dance.
Should we draw before we really
Yes.
get aggressively far away from promising that we're going to draw for this?
Yeah.
Yes, let's do it.
All right, have him drawing right now.
Almighty Malachi.
Has he won an
Are
ingot
you
yet?
here?
I don't think so.
Oh, he got a 99.09.
Whoa. Somebody screenshot that.
Stone Monkey's got elite level drop capabilities.
That was mad impressive, Stone Monkey. Mad impressive.
Hey.
I was going to say, I
not
don't
won
think
an
he
ingot.
has.
Well,
Or
congratulations.
she, or they, or whatever.
Congratulations. We will get you one. So you get a case. You get an ingot case, a new ingot case.
We should ask people what color ingot case they want. We've got so many colors.
That's a lot now.
David I told Kara, I'm like, look at this spreadsheet. And she's like, this is beautiful. So David does all the behind the scenes stuff for recording who wins what, up to telling you about your tracking numbers and all that stuff. And thank you, Brad, for giving out a gift sub.
Wait, Bradsworth gave
that
out
should be a
gift?
conflict of interest.
It should be.
He gets to buy shooting in person.
Wait, I thought anonymity.
Well, or whoever's operating that over there in the mysteriousness confines of the building.
Why does the government trust you with secrets, Jeremy?
The only one I need to know. Ow! Ow! Oh, right in the fat. Oh, man. Oh, this little guy right here, this little pumpkin.
So why can't we let people start choosing their own box colors?
Because then David's going to have to add another
tier into my spreadsheet.
Yep, to then keep track of the color. Because what's going to happen?
Then he'll want a glass of milk.
You couldn't even keep track of the Laser Brain Hall of Fame. You had to put that out there again. How are you going to be? We're going to be going like, hey, what ingot color box do you want? You were, Chris.
Because there's already a spreadsheet going on about it.
Almighty Malachi, you are on it. That's got to be the fast response I've ever gotten.
He's excited.
Holy man.
Builder's Mark said to shoot Jeremy some extra times.
He's going to send it fast. I'll warn you that now.
No, Kara's on board now. She learned how to use the weigh machine. And I set myself up for success because I...
You mean a scale?
Yeah. Yes.
I was like, wait. I thought when I heard weigh, I heard W-A-Y, weigh.
Yeah.
I was like, what's a weigh machine? Oh, a scale. Okay.
Clan badges as giveaways. That would be cool.
Okay, well.
Oh, that would be sick.
What is it?
Clan badges.
So here's what you do. So you've been making your ingots, right? Like just the actual aluminum ingots.
Yes.
So what we should do is we should make a. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh, what's happening?
We hit a hype train.
Claws kicked it up a notch.
Oh my gosh. Is the smoke machine supposed to go this much?
What is it? It's stuck on.
Hold on.
And it shut off.
Holy man.
That's the longest it's gone off for.
I can't
they
see
cheered
anything.
100 bits. Hold on.
100 bits put us over the edge like that?
No, stop it! Why is it going?
We're getting shot. Oh, man.
Oh, I'm getting hit back here.
That's what I'm saying. These balls. It's going off again.
60s.
David, turn it off.
No, it's fine. We're just...
oh my gosh, stop thing.
Oh my gosh, it's going off again! What's happening here?
Why does it keep going off?
It keeps going off because people keep on gifting subs.
I can't believe it. You guys know that is not a color effect on the background. That is not...
You need to take a picture this way.
Oh man, can I do droid cam? No, Chris, put the lights back straight towards me.
Guys, you can't see anything.
You can't.
I can barely see our screens in front of us.
Oh no, my Wi-Fi is off. That's why it's not working. I'll put it back on.
This
is what it looks like in here.
You can't even see me. I'm standing right in front of the camera.
He's just a boy standing in front of a camera. Oh my God!
Going off again! I can't see anything! What is happening here?
Oh my gosh! Is that Cam giving gift subs? What is going on? Who is gifting?
Oh, the bullets are coming! Oh, I did. It's off.
Okay.
Oh, what's happening? How is it still going on?
Oh my gosh!
We need the world's largest fan. Balls are flying.
We're gonna leave this place and it's gonna like billow smoke out of here.
It does look like a 7th grade dance.
The amount of light diffusion is absolutely crazy.
It is mind blowing. Oh, that's it! How does it have any juice left? This is unbelievable. Hello, Almond Knight.
Welcome to the
This is
what is happening?
Control.
Oh my gosh, you hit my foot!
That is normal light right now. That is normal light.
Can you see anything?
I'm going back to droid camp. You guys have to see this.
I can't even see you guys.
I cannot see David. Look at that. There is so much fog in here.
I didn't say butt, I said foot.
That is what. Look at it. All you can see is the green glow of the gun. That's intimidating.
Oh my God!
Who has this much control over the fog machine?
It's if people pay money, it ends up happening. Maybe we'll have to roll back what activates a little bit.
Oh man. Woo.
Oh my God.
This is absolutely crazy.
This is insane. Welcome in Almond Night, was it?
We normally talk about Star Wars and life stories and tangents and...
I mean, we talk about Star Wars for like 2 seconds.
Goodness, who did that? That is the comment of a lifetime.
What is it?
Rise of the Fogcast.
Yeah,
that's the favorite
you
thing.
win.
Dave Frizzell.
Dave Frizzell. That is incredible.
Yep.
A couple gift subs from Cam. All the Knights 81 followed. Thank you.
Thank you for the follow.
We need to read from the dirty book. Bear Jew redeemed 101 bits.
Okay, do the fancy Kara spotlight. Let's see how good we can see her.
Hold on. Let me. So I need to go.
I
didn't do that one. I didn't do that.
That was Cam.
Who's doing it again?
It's Cam. It is Cam. Cam. He likes trolling us.
I feel like I am in a broken... Brad can't even see where he's aiming. Seriously.
Ow! My knees!
Ow!
Oh my gosh, you're almost at a level 4 hype train.
Oh my gosh.
Chris, do a draw. We're going to do an ingot for each level of hype train. An ingot for hype train.
Oh my gosh.
Ingot for hype train.
Oh my gosh, it's not stopping.
Do a draw.
Oh my gosh.
How many ingots are we doing, Jeremy?
Well, what level hype train are we at?
Then we just hit level 4.
So 4 ingots and 1 cartouche of filament.
Tactile 3D, you've won.
Okay.
Tactile, way to go. Triclaw says
True
no
Saint,
lights,
you
fog,
won
and
an ingot.
lightsabers.
Okay, we might have to physically shut off the fog machine. The normal lights are on and there's nothing. Okay, here, I got this.
What are we doing?
I'm just giving it to people so they can actually see.
Hi. You can't even see
Stone
me.
Monkey Research.
Stone Monkey. Oh my gosh. Okay. Can we turn this off? Can I go turn it off? Is that okay?
Oh, one more gift sub.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. And
Cam is what's happening.
It's not Cam.
It's not Cam?
Wasting time.
Oh my gosh. Well, guys,
Builder's
thank
mark.
you.
thank you so much.
So-
It looks like the set's burning down. This is insane.
Chris, I can barely see my keyboard.
That is absolute madness.
And my keyboard's lit up, but I still can't see it.
Kara, read from the book and then we'll rattle through.
The fire department is certainly going to be called. Read from the book.
Okay.
Go ahead and light them up.
Every tavern patron must have felt the same way because all eyes seemed to be on him, like he'd triggered some sort of buzzer that told everyone to stop what they were doing and look at the spectacle standing in the entryway. Dang small towns. The man who thought he'd never leave had been clawing his way out of Meadow Valley for more years than he cared to count, and he'd made it out. Made it almost 2 whole days. Now here he was, the main subject of town gossip, and apparently tonight's most anticipated entertainment. Boom.
Nice.
All right, Chris, who all won there? I got True Saint.
Oh my
no way!
True Saint and Stone Monkey.
Congratulations, Tactile and True Saint.
Monkey and Tactile.
This is insanity.
Does anybody specifically want a ping ingot?
Pink.
A pink ingot.
I think there's one other one.
Oh my
I
gosh.
think there's one other that I drew for, but I didn't see.
Are we at level
Guys, truly,
5?
I know we're like being weird and funny here, but seriously, thank you for the gift subs. It's amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Was an unbelievable hype
we need
train.
more lights, Jeremy, is what that tells me.
Well, yeah, to punch through the fog.
Looks like what? Wasting time, gifted. Day for Sell, gifted. Cam, gifted. Thank you so much. And we
Thank
still
you,
have,
guys.
what, 2 more ingots to give away, plus a cartouche of filament?
That is mind-blowing.
I mean, Bradsworth, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Did Tactile...
Stone Monkey, did he...
Tactile 3D, True Saint, and Stone Monkey Research. There's one other I tried to
I
draw
don't think
for, but it just said...
Tactile is here. I have not seen any chat from...
Tactile 3D, are you here?
Well, he had to be here long enough to do the. We'll give him to the end of the stream.
Stone Monkey. Yeah, fire. Oh, if they haven't already, that's hilarious. Yeah, which one's Cheech and Chong? This is amazing, you guys. Good thing none of you have asthma. More pew pews.
You're
Brad, we can almost see you.
True Saint wants pink, he said.
Can you mark that down for True
I'm-
Saint?
Hold on. So speaking, we don't have red, white, and blue ingots, but we do have this.
Did you just activate the fog machine?
No,
Who
I
gifted?
wasn't. Or if I did, it was unintentional.
Man, that was a good drop. Oh, Gwen, you were so close.
Cam did.
Cam gifted. Thank you, Cam.
Sorry, this is we can't focus through the fog machine. That's not even playing, Chris.
It's making
No,
my
it's
nose run from all the smoke in here.
I know, me too. My nose is like, whoosh.
You can't do anything with the light. It will not punch through to expose us. Just it is an absolute fog show in here.
It's a smoke show.
Can I do
Jeremy.
We're
myself?
all stars now.
Okay,
in the
I have
smoke show.
can you see my face? My
Hey, this isn't a bad angle.
I was gonna say I've got my phone like lighting up my face right now.
Brad, I think from all the gift subs,
Yeah, no kidding.
to unload a full
No, we don't have.
thing there.
We'll do it as
So
we
here's
go
what
out
you
with the
should
end of the
do.
episode.
Maybe two full
Hand
ones.
your phone off so they can like mount it and get a POV of the gun shooting
all
at
right,
you.
hold on.
So you wait, it pointed at the gun or pointed from
No,
the gun? Okay.
your camera to who's shooting you.
Oh, they got to reload.
POV from the gun.
They got to reload. You guys probably want to see Kara anyways.
Are you just trying to protect your face from the bullets, or is that
The smoke and the bullets and everything.
it's not dangerous?
There's so much of it.
DJ Rock and Raj.
Hello, DJ. Welcome to the Smoke Show.
I mean, look at it in here.
This is insanity.
Looks cool.
So it's set up to, I guess the smoke machine set up to go for every gift sub we
Look
get.
at the mysterious green light over there.
All right, so you want it from the shooter's view.
Yes.
Yeah.
You gotta flip it
Dave
around.
cameo. Hi, Dave.
Right there. I'm not be hitting it.
What are you guys doing?
This is compelling.
Yes, it is,
Compelling
guys.
podcast.
This is like the best podcast ever.
2023!
Woo!
Dang, 18 subs, 600 bits. Crazy hype for you guys. Thank you so much.
For the record, David is an absolute unit, although Cam's ankle is as well. When they are down here, guys, they do all the cleanup. So a round of applause for the aftermath cleanup, because it is a lot of work, and every week,
Look at all everywhere.
David cleans the set, and when Cam's ankle's down here, he does as
My
well.
body feels every single one of these. Every single one of them. Everyone.
All right, do we have any more ingots to draw for, or the roll
I
of
think we've
filament?
got 2 more, don't we?
We've given away. What level height terrain did we hit?
5.
Hey, the fog is actually dissipating.
There's one more I have to draw for.
Yeah, thank you, Builder's Mark. Poor me.
We did the one for the wheel.
Tactile again.
Me again.
Tactile, are you here?
Has he said since the first one?
No.
Does anybody know Tactile? Can they get a hold of him?
I think he.
So I think for this second one, I'm gonna redraw.
Should we give him the first one? We did it for Rye.
First one I'm fine with.
Okay.
If he gets back by the end of the stream. It's level 5. Okay,
Yeah,
I
level
got
5.
one more anyway. So this is number 5's draw.
Gwen!
Congratulations.
Your family won 2 tonight.
That's cool, though.
That's awesome.
So your youngling will be very well protected.
Oh my goodness, Triclaw wants a 5-gallon bucket hopper modified for the.
Didn't I show you that 3D printed super hopper that holds 1,500 rounds?
Oh my
did.
gosh.
You did.
Is
All right,
Vile Mod
so-
still here?
No, I think he just popped in a little bit at the beginning.
Oh, gotcha.
We should DM him and see like what it would cost to like commission something from him.
Yeah.
That's absolutely crazy.
Okay.
Builder's Mark, I know you can make it. I know you can.
Monica's still here. Nice.
What? Oh my gosh. I wasn't talking smack about you, I promise.
Apparently, they want to make a massive drum for the. What are those ones?
You have to ask Cam, Gus.
My brain isn't working now. It's like, yeah, Gwen says Marty Jr. needs a helmet.
Well, Vile Mods,
Oh,
you.
actually, if you measure the size of his head, we can print him one.
I mean, it's true.
Okay.
Yeah. Vile. I'm going to redraw the second pull off of Tactile 3D.
Okay.
Since we haven't seen him yet.
Wizard of Quaz! No, so
So Vile, Dave, if you want to grab one of the Nerf guns and bring it up there. I know we've already talked about what this is before, but
I know you've mentioned it before.
We were bad with names of what these things are. And I have the Etsy link still for you can buy that 3D printed hopper. But I think like if we want to do the thing where we can convert it to one of those lithium cells.
Wait, what does that do?
Make them
You can control
ouchie
the power.
more.
You can actually make it shoot softer.
That's what we want. This is empty.
But instead of it just being the rechargeable in there, you can
I got
convert
some
the thing to anything.
PTSD with that right now. I'm just saying. I hear that thing spool up and
You guys, this thing looks like a hungry shark inside.
Nerf rival Prometheus. I knew it was something about Greek.
Did you
mythology.
just seriously line of sight name this thing?
No. Cam commented it.
Oh,
I was gonna say.
Okay, so we're giving one to Tactile.
So then they also want to make a huge hopper for it that holds more more
Wizard of
balls.
Claws, correct?
Is Wizard
Claws,
commented?
yep.
Yes, Wizard of Claws has commented.
Congratulations. And if you guys want pink, there's plenty of pink. If otherwise there's standard or pink.
You cannot have my pink ingot, but you can. I'm gonna keep those.
And then do we have one roll of filament to give away?
Roll of filament yet.
Vile, I would have really liked to have seen you win an ingot.
Hey, Builder's Mark said just send me some.
Maybe he'll win the filament.
Who?
Vile, do you 3D print?
Cam won your filament.
25 will run it softer, slower.
That's
It's a 2S.
amazing.
2S.
We definitely want the 25 then.
No,
because-
2S.
It's a 2S.
What?
Kara wants the
2S.
25S.
No, I don't. I want the 2S.
Yeah.
My poor legs.
I'm happy to shoot them softer. They've paid their dues, but then we also want to set up like so we have everything like kind of like auto triggering, like the horrible smoke show. We want to be able to shoot the Nerf gun and strafe it at them a little bit. Cam says, "I will take your cartouche."
Sounds good.
Vile Mods does 3D print,
Yeah.
but printers aren't back up yet.
What an absolutely insane ending to this episode.
Yep.
We might have to look into some more fun modifiers, whether we like roll a dice again, or I really liked the double. You know, like having a chance we hit giveaway and then we'll just maybe double it. That's kind of fun.
If it can run on a 2S, it can definitely run on a 3S. How about this? We'll just put on a blindfold and you put one of them in there and we'll figure it out.
Sure.
Can we get a 1S where the balls just flop out of the end? Like plunk, 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 plunk.
I like
They
that.
call that
I like.
battery a Jeremy.
Well, again, thank you guys for the. I'm sorry
gosh.
if I got crazy excited and loud or whatever, but the smoke machine just did not shut off tonight. It was just constant. It was just unbelievable. Howitzer! We're not going to pick up a howitzer. Do you imagine how big they make those big like mega Nerf darts? Just one takes us out for the whole
just
episode.
be like, cool, boom, blasts the chair back, knocks the wall down.
Can I wire in a potentiometer to turn down a 3S?
Yeah, that looks like Cam says that you can use a potentiometer. So
That was absolutely.
so you know what we do? We make a redeem setting the power level.
Oh,
Oh,
then you can-
please. You know what everybody's going to choose?
Yeah, but do you want? I'm trying to help you make money.
They're like, we want to leave welts on their body. We want them to feel it for the next week.
You can have 3 different controls. You have one that picks the target, one that picks the power, and one that picks the distance.
and one that picks the camera zoom level.
Yeah.
So you can see, and then you increase the frame rate to 250, but play it back at 24.
flame weight.
So you can see the kaploom, kaploom, kaploom.
There is a replay buffer.
Is there really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Well, if you want to try instituting that in our horrible rig, we can.
I was about to say it would probably just completely brick the entire system, which the entire system was almost literally bricked tonight before the episode started.
I was so angry before we were starting. I was angry when we started.
The whole thing.
Yep.
What if the settings are
Always
randomly set?
angry.
I do like randomnity. I do like randomness in my life.
All right, so I figured might as well raid Vile. I figured since we're here, he didn't get to.
Level
He didn't get to
3
win
is hair removal.
What?
There's a setting for the Nerf gun. Be hair removal setting. That's how hard it zips by us.
That's funny.
Wait.
100 crystals for a boop and 5 for the howitzer. 5K for the
There you go.
howitzer. Oh, he's not streaming tonight.
Yeah, I was going to say, Vile
is it?
isn't streaming.
He's
It
here.
says that
Yeah.
on the. Let me refresh. It says that you were online, but let me double check.
Subsector is streaming, and she was in here
Okay.
earlier.
Let's go do subsector.
We haven't rated her in a while.
Weird. Let me check my raid things. It definitely had popped up there. So
Weird.
now nobody
nobody.
is online.
We definitely want to raid.
There we go.
There we go. Okay, so raid subsector. Let's do it. All right. Well, I want to say thank you everybody for all of your generous activations of the smoke machine and lights. At least we know something works on set.
A little too well.
I do want to apologize to those who are listening to the audio-only version of the podcast. As usual, we provided absolutely nothing of value to you, but you
Poor
can check
Cam's
in on all the
ankle.
mayhem that was levied against Jeremy and Kara this evening by joining us live every Saturday night at twitch.tv/rise the podcast, or 7 p.m. Central, that is. Or you can watch all of our classic episodes, the golden age of Rise the Podcast, at youtube.com/rise the podcast. If you are watching on YouTube, don't forget to like the video and comment down below to carry on the conversation. Thank you again, everybody. This is absolutely a blast. Every Saturday night, you guys make it so much fun, and eventually we'll have a podcast that won't be broken. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and of course,
may the force be with you.